Every time I talk about my mom, I cannot hold it together.
Been charged with shooting artist Megan Thee Stallion.
Agreement is, he said, dance, bitch.
H-Town, baby, Megan Thee Stallion!
On July 9, 2020, in Kylie Jenner's Hollywood's home, Megan Thee Stallion's life and career took for a drastic turn. This traumatizing incident, coupled up with her father going to jail and later getting shot, to the tragic passing of her mother from a brain tumor, the unexpected death of her grandmother just 2 weeks later, to Megan herself ending up getting shot and further bullied and scrutinized for it on social media. Poor Megan had gone through one hell of tragedies, and yet she still stands out as a talented, determined and confident, beautiful black female rapper. But what some people don't know about her is all the obstacles she had to overcome to be where she is now. It becomes a curiosity for me to shed light on her tragic story, how she managed to scale through the bullying, tragic death, gunshots and several public controversies to become a successful rapper she is today. Welcome to the tragic story of murder and violence in Megan Thee Stallion's life. Megan Thee Stallion was born as Megan Jovan Ruth Pitt to Ollie Thomas and Joseph Pitts Jr. on February 15, 1995. Unfortunately, at just 8 years old, Megan lost her father to jail time for weapon charges, so she practically grew up with her mother, who was actually a rapper at that time. Mother Ollie Ellis Thomas, known as Hollywood, was also a rapper, and she would always bring Megan to recording sessions instead of putting her in a daycare. Megan's dad, Joseph, was released 8 years later and ended up getting assassinated during Megan's freshman year of high school. Ollie was one of the greatest influence on Megan's life, not only for her passion for rap, but also because she helped her build a strong character. Megan has reported that she was bullied when she was in elementary school in an interview with Billboard, where she admitted that she never knew how to handle bullies, but her mother encouraged her to stand up for herself. Megan ended up confronting the bully and learned a valuable lesson: you can't let anyone tell you that you're not a queen. This experience and her mother's advice would stay with her for the rest of her life, and she never let anyone push her around again.
Oh, you're that girl?
Yeah.
You just have no choice but to be that girl. And I feel like I'm that girl.
What if you don't wake up feeling like that girl? How do you be that girl?
You need to go back to sleep and wake back up again so you can feel like that girl.
Soon after, Megan started writing her own raps at 14 years old. After years of seeing her mom in the studio, the rapper says that as her mother was working on her own music, she was actually learning from her. She kept her talent hidden from her mother because she was concerned that her lyrics were too vulgar for a girl her age. But when she turned 18, she finally let her mother hear her rap. Upon listening to her daughter's rap, Ollie told Megan that she needed to wait until she was 21 to pursue her career. After graduating from high school in 2013, Megan enrolled at Prairie View A&M University, Texas, but later transferred to Texas Southern University, Austin, where she studied health administration. And during this time in 2016, she started pushing out her music when she released her first single, Like a Stallion, on SoundCloud. She got her stage name Megan Thee Stallion after hearing men frequently refer to her as a stallion. She told our senior magazine in 2017, "Since I was younger, probably about 15 or 16, I've always had the same body. Older guys would always be like, oh, you're a stallion." Everybody pretty much took the name and ran with it. And then I put it as my main name on Twitter, and ever since then, everybody's just been calling me Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion started to gain traction through self-released mixtapes, and in 2018, was a lot for Megan, but she just wanted to finish because, to quite quit, school is not cheap, so I'm definitely not about to waste all that money that I spent. I know my grandmother and mama would have definitely wanted me to finish, and I really want to open up some assisted facilities in my city, so it was like, why not just get educated on it so I could do just that. That's really amazing how ambitious Megan was about school. However, she received a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Administration in 2021. To escape the pain of her family's death, she partied day and night, finding ways to numb all her losses. However, in 2020, the world shut down with the coronavirus, with everyone advised by the government to stay at home. Megan still attempted to have a hot-girl summer regardless, with her best friend Kelsey, who is known since 2013, and a fellow rapper Terry Lennis, who had also lost his mother at that time. People speculated that Terry and Megan were more than just friends, but it was later confirmed that there was no such thing between them and they were merely bonding over the loss of their mother. Their relationship eventually took a sour turn on the 9th of July 2020. On 9 July back in 2020, an altercation between Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion broke all over social media.
Megan Thee Stallion during an argument. The DA's office says Lanez, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson, shot Megan's feet during an argument in the Hollywood Hills.
Shortly before the altercation happened, Megan was seen partying on a live stream alongside Tory at the Hollywood Hills home of Kylie Jenner, a member of the Kardashian clan. Tory and Megan left the party in the same car alongside her best friend Kelsey and Megan's bodyguard. Accordingly, the two artists got into a heated dispute when Megan allegedly downplayed Tory's rap skills. At some point, Megan demanded to be let out of the car, at which Tory allegedly repeatedly fired at her, authorities said. The gunshot prompted a slew of 911 calls, and Los Angeles police officers eventually pulled over the SUV car and found Megan with a foot injury. According to witnesses, the police found Tory and Megan with her friend Kelsey and a gun, and they ordered Megan and Tory to leave the vehicle and put their hands in the air, while Megan's feet left traces of blood on the sidewalk there. Initially, Megan told the police she was hurt by stepping on broken glass at Jenner's party. However, 3 days after the incident, on July 15, Megan accused Tory in an Instagram live video of him shooting her. She had said she hesitated to report the incident to Los Angeles police, but feared the police would respond with deadly force as they had in the recent killings of George Floyd in Minneapolis and Breonna Taylor in Louisville, KY. Tory was first arrested on suspicion of possessing an unregistered firearm, but his defense team tried to knock down Megan's accusations. Accusations spurred negative commentary across the internet, with some fellow rappers such as Drake accusing Megan Thee Stallion of lying about getting injured in the shooting in his song Psycho Loco. "This big lie about getting shot, but she's still a stallion," Drake rapped. From there, Megan blasted the rapper on Twitter, writing in quote, "Since when is it cool to joke about women getting shot? Ready to boycott about shoes and clothes, but dogpile on a black woman when she says one of your own boys abused her." Shortly after this, Lennon released an album addressing the incident and its repercussions. She spoke out about the backlash in a guest essay for the New York Times and wrote on Twitter, "Black women are so unprotected. It might be funny to you on the internet and just another messy topic for you to talk about, but this is my real life, and I'm real life hurt and traumatized," Megan wrote. Megan thought she was going to receive a bit of sympathy from the general public, seeing how she could have been possibly shot dead by Tory Lanez, but instead she was shockingly met with a backlash in a bunch of online comments, calling her a liar, saying how could she be twerking 3 days after getting shot. These allegations coupled up with when she started getting caught in a web of lies, one of which includes her lying about the true nature of her relationship with Tory. Megan lied she had no sexual relationship with Tory, but it was later found out to be false, that she actually had a thing going on between them. This made people begin to wonder, what else isn't she telling the truth about? In In 2020, Ines was convicted on 3 felony charges relating to the incident, and the following year, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Few months after this traumatizing incident, Megan Thee Stallion also entered into some legal battles with 1501 Certified Entertainment. She alleged that the label had refused to renegotiate or terminate a contract she had viewed as unfair, while at the same time blocking her from releasing music. She won the 2 lawsuits though, and this allowed her to release Sugar and the remix of Butter, the hit single by K-pop band BTS. All this public scrutiny and backlash she received was enough to drain anyone of their spirit. To recover her signature confidence, Megan took almost a year break from music and social media. She came back on June 6 with a social media post, "I'm back, Otis. I'm back in that mode, it's that time." During an emotional interview